A local college gets a new president. Area farmers get a new evening market, and some students get a full day of STEM activities.
Some dry weather across East Alabama, but more rainfall is in store later on in the week. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up.
Two blue maps have made their way back here to East Alabama, and softball regionals have begun. More details coming up in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. The Talladega College Board of Trustees has hired Dr. Willie L. Todd Jr. as the school's new president. Todd has been serving as president and chief executive officer of Denmark Technical College in South Carolina since 2020, where he led a major turnaround for the historically black college. He joins Talladega College at a time when that school is facing similar challenges and has been working to improve its financial condition. Todd has 32 years of experience in higher education leadership, much of it at historically black institutions. During his tenure at Denmark Tech, that school saw an 870% increase in fundraising, with over $32 million raised in 5 years. It increased its scholarship offerings by 400%, grew its enrollment by 54%, and achieved a 98% placement rate for its graduates. Denmark's probationary status with the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools was lifted within 1 year. Todd is a native of West Point, Georgia, and holds degrees from Georgia State University and Albany State University. He will assume the role of Talladega College president on July 1st. More than 175 students, parents, and volunteers came together at the Anniston City Meeting Center on Saturday for a hands-on STEM learning program called Acastemics. The program was sponsored by McWane, Tyler Union, the Alabama Extension Service, and the City of Anniston. Each student received a STEM education kit, as well as instructions and help from local volunteers. When we return, a new park with a walking trail and pavilions will be dedicated later this week.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony will be held Wednesday morning for the new RMC Foundation Community Park next to the hospital at the corner of Keith Avenue and 8th Street. The park features landscaping and 3 pavilions connected by a walking path. It's designed to be used by RMC patients, staff, and family members, as well as by the community. Canine Sonia with the Etowah County Sheriff's Office is now better protected on the job. That's thanks to a donated bullet and stab resistant vest. The vest was provided by Vested Interest in Canines, a nonprofit that supports law enforcement dogs across the country. It was custom fitted and embroidered with the message "Gifted by M. West." The group has donated over 5,600 vests nationwide since 2009. Sheriff Jonathan Horton says the vest adds an important layer of safety for Canine Sonia while serving the community. 2 farmers market programs are scheduled this week. We'll have those details when we return.
Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Although most farmers markets take place on the weekend, Anniston is again featuring a weeknight market event. It's called the First Tuesday Market, and it will be held tomorrow from 4 until 7 p.m. at the City Market Building on West 11th Street. The market will feature fresh produce, artisanal food items, and handmade crafts. Saturday will bring the 2025 Spring Market on Main program back to downtown Oxford. It's a full day of shopping, live music, and community fun. That will be from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. in Simmons Park at 400 Main Street. It'll feature more than 30 local artisan and craft vendors, live entertainment, downtown shopping with participating merchants, and children's activities. And you may have noticed we had some cooler weather moving into our area. John Holder is standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with the forecast telling us what we can expect for the days to come. John?
Katie, indeed, cooler temperatures have arrived here in East Alabama. How long will it last? We'll have the forecast details coming up next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Here's the EAN weather cam, Quintard Avenue in Anniston. Really a beautiful spring day today. All the rainfall from the weekend, that is gone. It is out of here. Some blue sky today, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures and dew point values a little bit on the cool side. A spectacular spring day. John Holder with you in the Pool Doctor Weather Center on this Monday evening. The high today 71, about 8 degrees below the average for this time of year. Also 8 or 9 degrees below average this morning as we dip down into the upper 40s, well below our normal average low of 56 degrees. Coming up tonight across East Alabama, one more cool night, probably not quite as cold as last night, but we will be back down to the 40s again, 48 for the low tonight, no chance of rain, mostly clear skies, and very cool out there once again across East Alabama. Probably the best day that we have weather-wise coming up in the next several days will be tomorrow. A great forecast. Plenty of sunshine by 9 a.m. We're already at 60. By noon, we're at 70 degrees, and then we'll rise well into the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast, and the high tomorrow will be 78 degrees. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. Enjoy tomorrow because rainfall is right back in here on Wednesday again. We don't expect any strong storms or anything like that, but a scattered shower at just about any time. Temperatures will remain below the average at 71 degrees. Another good chance of rain on Thursday with highs back in the upper 70s. Nighttime lows will be rising back into the mid to upper 50s. By Friday, that mix of clouds and sunshine with a 60% chance of a shower. Later on in the day, highs remain well into the upper 70s across East Alabama. Looking ahead to the Mother's Day weekend, on Saturday, just a 50-50 chance of showers. Highs remain in the 70s. A 40% chance of a shower on Sunday. No big deal with that. We're just throwing in a chance of rainfall, but most of your Mother's Day should be fine across East Alabama, and we'll stay in the 70s on Monday of next week with a dry day. Your forecast basically high temperatures in the 70s, lows at night in the 50s. That's pretty much it coming up over the next 7 days. Now, I know it seems early to be talking about this, but this is indeed Hurricane Preparedness Week here in Alabama and across the country as well. Hurricane season begins on June 1st, which is less than a month away. So to prepare for hurricane season here in East Alabama, as you know, over the years, we have inland effects of hurricanes. We've even had several occasions over the last couple of decades or so where we have had hurricanes still here this far north. So it's something to take seriously, even for us here in North and Central Alabama. How do you prepare for hurricane season? Develop an evacuation plan, especially if you have folks down the coast. We typically don't evacuate here, but that's the first thing that you do. Assemble disaster supplies, because a lot of times when we've had inland hurricanes, power outages have been widespread. So you want to make sure that you have food, water, batteries, a charger, a battery operated radio or a car radio, cash, because ATMs and things like that will not work. A lot of the systems will be down. They won't take your credit cards and things like that. So be prepared to have some cash. Get an insurance checkup. Document your possessions. Make sure you see what insurance is going to cover and not cover before a hurricane. Create a communication plan with a handwritten list of contacts. Again, your phones may die and you may not be able to charge them up. So make sure that's a handwritten list of contacts that you will need, and then strengthen your home. Prepare for that. Putting away things that might blow away, things that might cause damage to your home before the hurricane comes. So hurricane season, less than a month away, June 1st, all the way through November the 30th. We'll have some more hurricane-related tips coming up for you as we move through the week here on EAN Local News. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. We will have your Tuesday weather at a glance. Right now, sports time is coming up. Jordan Smith will be back with sports in just a moment.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top-quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
History was made in Coleman this weekend as Weaver High School's boys track team has claimed its first ever state championship, winning the Class 3A title in dramatic fashion. Powered by a dominant showing in the hurdles and strong performances across the board, the Bearcats racked up 86 points, holding off a late push from T.R. Miller, who finished with 77.5 points.
As soon as Keyshawn jumped and they tallied up his distance, you could have probably heard them back here at Weaver when they started celebrating. It was an experience that I still don't know if it's just sitting right here in front of me and we're all sitting together right here, but it's just amazing.
Weaver left no doubt in the 110 hurdles, a clean sweep. Keyshawn Allen finishing first with 14.15, followed by Harper Williams and DJ Marbury in second and third. And they weren't done yet. Allen, Williams, and Caden Gooden took first, second, and fourth in the 300 hurdles, sealing a massive points haul. Williams also grabbed the gold in the 400-meter dash with a time of 49.96, and Allen finished second in the long jump. In the field events, Lorenzo Blake and DJ Marbury finished second and third in the triple jump, while in the 4x100 relay team added a crucial third-place finish.
We got there Thursday, and with all the weather and the not knowing, but the state did a good job of communicating that with us. And, getting to start late, I think, on Saturday was a big deal for us, too. They got to sleep in a little bit. But overall, it was nip and tuck there for a while. We don't score a lot of points on Friday. Most of our points come on Saturday. And it came right down to the end. T.R. Miller kept trying to get on our heels, and it was close. But it's hard to put it into words right now.
For Coach Bo Wynn, a former Alexandria player and a 1997 football state champ, this moment meant everything.
It was a great year. Everybody did their part, and everybody contributed throughout the year. Nobody slacked off or anything. We were always at hard work at practice. So I appreciate everybody on the team, no matter what you did or no matter if you didn't compete at all. So everybody on the team was just a great person to be around, and just everybody was really competitive.
This season, everybody was pretty mad about last season and we got third. Wasn't happy about that. So everybody was trying to work harder and progress even more than last year so we could win this state championship, and that was really important to me and the whole team.
The experience and stuff this year was great. I say better than last year. Everybody wanted to win because waiting around at state last year, trying to see if we can place either first or second, but we really got third was a big part of why everybody wanted to push themselves and be greater this year.
People ask me all the time, even with the 300, how do they get so fast? Well, they compete against each other. Every day at practice, they put in the extra work. Every day at practice, they're going against one another. And that's how they collectively make each other one better. To coach these boys is I don't know if I can say it's better, but it's a different experience. A state championship, they'll never take that away from us. As a player and as a coach, the only thing that's going to be taken away from me right now is these boys when they graduate and on to bigger and better things. But they earned every bit of this.
Another state title is coming home to East Alabama. The Anniston Bulldogs have claimed their third Class 4A boys state track championship and their third title in the last 4 years. The Bulldogs made their move on the final day, scoring 50 Saturday points to surge past defending champ Hamilton and finish with an overall point total of 82. Elijah Lanier won the 110 and 300 hurdle, and the 4x400 relay team closed it out in the state record time of 3 minutes 23 seconds. Kendrick Jordan added key points to the 400, 200, and triple jump, while strong finishes in the field events and relays rounded out the win. Anniston joins Weaver as East Alabama state champs, another blue map heading home. And let's take a look at softball regional action from today in Class 2A. In the East bracket, Pleasant Valley defeated North Sand Mountain 13-3, then defeated West End 16-3. In the Central bracket in the winner side, Ranburn defeats Reeltown 7-6 and then falls to Isabella 7-5. In Class 3A in the East bracket, Fife defeated Randolph County 21-16. Then Ohatchee defeated Hanceville 11-2. Locust Fork defeated the Glencoe Yellow Jackets 8-7. Collinsville all over Weaver in 12-5. And then earlier this afternoon, Fife Red Devils defeat the Ohatchee Indians 6-2. In the elimination side of the bracket, Randolph County keeps their playoff hopes alive as they beat Hanceville 12-11. That'll do it for sports. Let's head back over to Katie.
Thanks for that update, Jordan, and thanks to you at home for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.